Gene Agustin with Gold Star Mortgage. If you're looking to buy, sell, or get financing, click on the links below. We're continuing our series on Ask a Realtor, and one of the most asked questions that we've been receiving is, as a buyer, what do we need to do to make our offer look more attractive? So I brought my buddy Jenna Meyerstein from Haney Garcia to answer that question for you. So Jenna, what do I need to do as a buyer just to, it's a multiple offer situation. We're typically seeing 10 to 15 offers on the table, depending on the price point.
Yeah, I mean, in Placer County especially, the market's really hot right now. It is a seller's market, so when I'm going in and getting that listing presentation too, explaining what that means to my seller and not only explaining what that means to my buyer. So typically homes, if they're going to be priced right, not too high but just well enough to attract a lot of buyers, you are going to be in a multiple offer situation. So I like to walk my buyers through, how are we going to beat out all these other offers? Well, first of all, I like to build a rapport with that other agent. So I really, I'm fighting for my clients too. Recently, I had some buyers who have been living in the same neighborhood for about 20 years. They noticed a home that they've always had their eye on around the corner with the for sale sign. Hadn't quite hit the market yet, so I was able to call the agent and get a little bit more information for my clients as far as a website that was prepared with pictures. So we did that, and then I was able to build a rapport with the agent as well, calling them, being able to access the home prior to the listing date, going to neighbors only open houses.
So establishing that rapport early is really important. So, what we do at Gold Star, when our agents submit the offer, I like to reach out to the listing agent, even sometimes before they see the offer, just because we want to establish that rapport as soon as possible. So having an early rapport started with the listing agent that's a great advice.
Yeah,
so
it's good to build relationships because that sets you apart from the next person too. And I like that personally as well when someone's reaching out to me. It's very helpful, and to know that you're going to end up having a smooth transaction at the end of the day.
Because figure in a multiple offer situation, let's just say that there are 10 other buyers bidding on this property. The goal really is just to stand out from everyone else, right?
Yes,
okay,
definitely.
So what else would you recommend?
And then also, I let my buyers know, especially if their heart is set on this home, it sounds cheesy, but to write a letter to the sellers, to tug at their heartstrings and, just any kind of background information about them, who they are, where they're from, why they want to live in this home. Maybe even a picture too, and it'll help you stand out too, and help the sellers to know a little bit more about you as well.
Yeah, that's a great point. So for me, I always tell my clients, selling a home sucks, right? It's like giving away your favorite pet. You don't want to do it, but if you have to, you just have to. And sometimes some sellers, it's not about the price. It's just making sure that whoever they're going to sell the property to, that they're going to love the house as much as they've loved the home. So I love that. That's a great idea.
Exactly, and that helped with my clients too, because there was a couple offers that were higher as far as purchase price. But sometimes it's not all about the purchase price. There's other factors that go into writing the offer too, as far as shortening the contingencies, as far as the loan contingency.
Yeah. Okay. So there are we did a video earlier about the 3 types of loan contingencies. So imagine, or 3 types of contingencies. So imagine, again, 10 offers, let's say 1 or 2 cash buyers, and then everyone else is typically asking for all 3 of the contingencies, which is the property inspection, finance contingencies, and the appraisal. So what is one of the strategies that we do?
Well, with your fast pass approval, which is really awesome, we get all the documents ahead of time, so that way we are fully approved for a loan. So we can get rid of that loan approval, which is just one less contingency for the sellers to look at. We're able to lower the inspection periods too, showing that we're eager, we're willing to get our inspections done. If we have any requests for repairs, we're getting those out of the way sooner than later. Also, with the full loan approval, we're able to close a little bit sooner. So typically you're seeing 30-day close of escrow, but maybe we want to close in 25 days or something that's a little bit more appealing to the sellers.
So typically other buyers would have all 3 contingencies because most lenders don't do their due diligence. Well, with Gold Star, we have a program called Fast Pass, which means if you're thinking about buying within the next 30 to 120 days, our clients go through the full Fast Pass process, which means you're getting fully underwritten. With the benefit of that is when you are submitting an offer, Jenna's checking off the box that they don't require finance contingencies. And psychologically, from a seller's perspective, if I've got 10 offers and everyone else is asking for 3 contingencies, but I've got this one buyer who's only asking for 2 contingencies, to me, that looks like a stronger offer.
Yeah,
Would you agree?
I agree.
All right, anything else?
Let's see. I mean, we can obviously offer a little bit more on the purchase price, justifiable with the comps in the area, a higher earnest money deposit, shortening our time frames, and the seller or the letter to the sellers.
That's awesome.
And building that report as well too.
Yeah. So Jenna, those are all great tips. If you guys have any additional questions, we're gonna have Jenna's information below, so please feel free to reach out. If not, if you're looking to buy, sell, or get financing, click on the links below. If you like this content, please give us a like and share it. Thank you.
Thank you.